earlier, there's a transition, in 1983, a musical called Doonesbury, based on the popular comic strip, opened at the Biltmore. The show starred Garry Beach, Kate Burton, Mark Lynn Baker, and Laura Dean of fame.
The book and lyrics were written by Garry Trudeau, the original writer of the Pulitzer Prize-winning, very politically charged comic, and the music was by Elizabeth Swados. The comic was about a group of lovable, smart college kids who lived on a commune in the 1960s, and the musical was set on the eve of their graduation.
The character Duke, played by Garry Beach, bought the commune supposedly to establish a drug rehabilitation center, but actually to turn it into a vacation condo complex. I love the 80s. There was a sight gag where Garry Beach literally bulldozed his way onto the stage.
It was a small musical with a cast of 10 and cost only about $2 million. And since the show was based on comics, it seemed to be neither revue nor book musical, but somewhere in between. Critics were lukewarm on the show, saying that it never quite caught fire. Many did love the show's pointed Ronald Reagan sketches. Periodically, through the show, the White House would descend, and there were different political jokes each week.
This next song was sung by two of the leading ladies in the show. Funnily enough, the two actresses who played them, Laura Dean and Lauren Tom, would both go on to guest starring roles on Friends over a decade later. Crazy. Laura Dean was Sophie, who worked with Rachel, and Lauren Tom was Julie, Ross's girlfriend. That's pretty cool. I like that. Here to sing their duet from Doonesbury about their respective boyfriends, Dana Steingold and Anna Nogueira.